Okay, I think we're filming. What are we doing?
We're gonna say Mummy's finished her book and we're gonna make a cake and celebrate.
We're using one of these. But it's not gonna look like this. So all the ice layers.
Just caramel. Ready to bake with us?
Consult Betty Crocker. So eggs, water, oil and cake mix. So we need 3 eggs.
Okay, I'll do that.
We need a bowl, I think, Val, to put the...
I'm standing up on it.
You have to be very careful up there, don't you? Very careful.
A bubble.
So you can put the shells in there.
Okay, sure. Oh, a crack. Okay. Oh gosh, I can't.
That's it.
Shells.
1. Try not to get the shell. We don't want crunchy cake.
Oh, no, that
boy.
Oh, what did you do? Can you put the milk in for me, Abby?
This is the bin bowl.
Ready?
Good boy.
Well, we hold this.
Do we have to mix them?
Not yet. So we've got eggs, we've got milk, and what next, Betty? 6 tablespoons. So I've got the tablespoon. I've got a
Okay. We got the tablespoon. 1, 2,
ah!
3,
3.5.
4, and 5,
And it was 6.
6,
And 6.
and 6.
Do we have to mix?
Not yet. We've got to add the flour next. You can stir it. Hold on, let Belle pour the flour in.
All of it?
Yeah,
Oh.
because Betty says so.
What's Betty?
Betty, she's the maker of all good cakes.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mama made.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Now you
love
can
it.
mix it round.
Good job. Good job, Albs.
Look at those mussels. What vegetable makes mussels grow? What's in here?
Broccoli.
You got so much broccoli in there. That's it. Belle, do you want to try?
Sure.
Lemon.
Balance. We're all in here. We're all little chefs. We're all little chefs.
Little chefs.
Little chefs.
Little chefs.
Guys, look, our little chef
Oh.
has arrived.
You have to say mwah.
Oh.
Gotta get all the lumpy bumpy bits out.
Okay. 3 cheers for Mummy. Hip hip hooray! Join with me. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Thanks, Belle. Do you want to do some more mixing?
No.
I'll do it.
But you look the part. You're all chefed up in your apron and your hats.
Go on.
That's it.
We're so excited for Christmas.
Christmas? Celebrating a book here, Belle, not
I
Christmas. Butter, grease the tins.
Smooth like butter.
4. Good.
That is mine.
I love it how you think I'm taking a picture. It's a video.
Oh my god, what?
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
They're ready to go in.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mommy. Happy birthday to you.
In the book, Mummy. Woo!
Cheers.
Second draft. Another 5 million to go.
Really? Oh no, oh no.
Why is it not good, Abby?
Because if I touch it, yeah, the
Oh,
end
the
of
knife.
the knife.
Yeah, it's very sharp knife. You might need a spoon with this about. Quick, put it nearer. It has
I want the stars.
caramel sauce, like in the bottom layer, and then vanilla sponge and caramel icing.
I want to have the star.
Oh look, my star's got eyes.
Yeah.
Look.
That's very good. If I do say so myself. We did good teamwork.
Yes.
Mama, you can
That is delicious.
What? He can kneel. He can kneel.
Oh wow.
He can. He looks like he's weeing.
Well, lovely. Thanks, Abby, for that. Welcome to my life of chaos.
What? Why?
Nothing to do with me, just
No.
my brother.
Of course, just your brother.
Just Darby. Nothing to do here with Belle.
Welcome to my third attempt at trying to film this video clip. The audio and the video didn't sync together properly, and the audio was really laggy, so fingers crossed that this one actually works this time, because I'm losing the will to live with this with this whole clip. We'll start off with what I already had to say, which was basically just catching you up on what I've been up to since finishing the second draft. So in my previous clips you would have seen our little celebration that we had at home, just a homemade cake which the kids helped make and really enjoyed, and it was really tasty. Although Albie didn't eat any because he's just the fussiest eater alive. He had some chocolate. He wasn't left out. He's all good. So yeah, we had a little celebration. I did think about getting a big cake, like just going and buying one, but I was like, actually no. Oh, jingle bells. She has a new collar. Don't know if you see it. She's all fancy. Yeah, I did think about buying a big cake and doing it that way, and then I thought, well, let's save that for further down the line when I've got something that I can start querying, you know? So simple homemade cake, was really tasty, a lot of fun to make. My daughter, she is obsessed with wanting to do YouTube, so she was very happy to be in the video. So what have I been up to writing wise? Not a lot. So I finished writing the second draft a few days before the end of October. We are now on the 11th of November, and since then I haven't really been doing a lot of writing. In fact, I've been doing no writing. I've been battling with how long I need to leave before I jump back into edits. Some people say, oh, leave it a month, leave it 2 months, leave it a week, leave it a few months. There are all different opinions, and at the end of the day, I think it's a personal choice. If you feel ready, then then just go for it. I haven't not been thinking about it. It's been on my mind all the time. And I ordered this book, which is Intuitive Editing by Tiffany Yates Martin. It says a creative and practical guide to revising your writing. Because really, I've never edited a manuscript. I've rewritten my manuscript, but I've never gone in with an editing mind. And reviews on this book were pretty good, so I'm hoping that this is going to give me some insight before I jump into editing. The other thing I bought was a notebook and post-it notes, and replaced my pen with a far cheaper version. This was literally a couple of pounds, because no, I still have not found my very expensive pen. Just don't talk about it. So, pen for editing, writing in this notebook and on post-it notes, because I'm not sure how I want to go about it. I'm going to try and print off my manuscript today. I tried to the other day and something was going up wrong with my printer, so fingers crossed it actually works today, because I want to be able to write notes to stick on the manuscript, so that as I'm editing it I can go through it and see what I wrote while reading it. But I also got a notebook because I kept notes in an old scruffy notebook and on random scraps of paper about things I wanted to add in this next draft, in draft 3, things I wanted to address and or change. So I'm going to copy them all into this one, and I'm going to make that notebook into something that I can go through and tick off as I'm working on the 3rd draft. I also got hold of this, which is the Conflict Thesaurus. Now I have the Emotion Thesaurus and the Emotional Wound Thesaurus, I think, and I think I have the Rural Setting Thesaurus as well. This series by Angela Ackerman and Becca Puglisi, I think that's how you say it, is just amazing. The Emotion Thesaurus especially, I never write without it. I literally have it on my desk all the time. It's just so helpful for kind of helping to show instead of tell, and just fleshing out your characters and how they're feeling and reacting. This one is a writer's guide to obstacles, adversaries and inner struggles. So I'm hoping this is also going to be really helpful. Even going through edits, if I can help to flesh them out a bit more and just make them seem more alive, then it's got to be a good thing. The thing I was going to add to this section, which wasn't in the last one, is that, as I said, I haven't stopped thinking about my writing. It's always kind of been in the back of my mind, and a light bulb came on this morning while I was getting the kids ready for school. So I was furiously writing down notes as I was trying to brush their teeth and pack their lunch and get them dressed and get myself ready on something which is going to take a bit of hard work in the next draft. It's making some changes to something which was bothering me about the story, something to do with the main character and my villain, and his motives, because that's really important to me. Like, I don't want to just have a villain for villain's sake, you know. He's got to have a motive, and he did have a motive, but it wasn't quite how I wanted it. It just clicked this morning what I need to change in order for his motive to make more sense. And in doing so, it's also made my characters, my main character and my love interest, it's made their character arcs a lot more interesting and just click into place. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm now itching to get back to writing. So I'm thinking next week to really delve into this as well. And after next week, I'm hoping that I can really get back into edits. I think it's been a good thing to take that step back from the manuscript, but to have it in my mind and just thinking about it from afar. But yeah, I don't want to leave it too long. I don't want to leave it too long because I'm afraid if I drop the ball, I'm just gonna lose momentum. And after waiting so long to actually have the time to do this, I really don't want to lose momentum. I want to keep going and make the most of every second, every minute that I can. So yeah, that's the plan. Today, copy my notes over, dive into this in more depth next week properly, and then hopefully the week after we can start getting into draft 3. I'm excited for it. So I've just done the notebook, and now I'm going to go through the notes, scraps of paper that I wrote on, which are copious. Wish me luck. Kitty, you come to join me to say goodbye to the lovely people. Okay, that's it. That's all she's going to give us. Welcome to Friday. It's the 12th of November, and I'm just here to close out the video. So yesterday I ended up trying to print my draft, and I think it was because it was just too big, so I wouldn't print. I had to, in the end, split it into 2, like copy and paste it into a new document for half of it, and then print it and then do the other half. I did say I was an overwriter, I think, and if ever there was evidence, Google Docs couldn't handle the print. I got a lot of work to do in edits. Oh, wow. This camera just zoomed in all by itself when Meryl appeared. That's weird. Don't know what happened there. Sorry. She's rubbing around the camera this morning like nobody's fussed her for about a year. Who's it? It's like I really just wanted to fuss without being picked up. After I split the document and printed the first half, I then ran out of paper. More evidence of why I need to do so much editing. So I ordered some new paper. That should be coming today. Then I can print the second half. In the meantime, I will be editing this video. I'm not quite sure what this week's video is going to be like, so I apologise if it's a bit more random. I will be getting back into the swing of things next week, so I shall be getting into reading my book about editing, as I said, and taking you along on that journey, and we'll see what we can learn because I'm hoping to learn a lot from that book. If I manage to edit this video in time before I have to collect the kiddies from school, I really want to finish the book I'm reading. I'm reading The Spanish Love Deception, and read it. If you like romance and a bit of comedy and steam, read it, because it is just brilliant. I'm about 70% through at the minute, and I just don't want it to end. I think that's all. I think that's all, Meryl. I think that's it. You want to say something? Huh? Meryl. Meryl. Hi. Hi. Did you want to say something? No. So, closing statement. Next week's vlog will be the editing book and coming with me, learning with me, and then hopefully the week after we'll get into draft 3. And yeah, it's been a bit of a random one. I hope you have a great weekend, wherever you are. Read the Spanish Love Deception, you won't regret it. And I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next week. Now she's scratching the carpet. Bye guys.